It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Nuggets come into town for this one. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Murray?
And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And what I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
You look at San Antonio, sitting at third in the West. There's no question this is a top-notch team.
When I look at San Antonio, they've continued their breakout season. I mean, they've showed tremendous promise thus far, and I'm looking for big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, as the postseason approaches, there's plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. We'll see if they can continue that momentum.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Good! Here is Porter, and he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Murray, the pass to Porter. Wide open. San Antonio with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Larry Nance is checked in for Gordon.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Pass to Roberts.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul.
Goes up off the inbound, and that one is hammered home.
Perfect inbounds play there. You couldn't have drawn it up any better.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. There's the pass to Murray. Gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Chicago.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. 9 points last game out. Passes it to Murray. The fadeaway. The shot no good. Great D that time from Roberts. With the lead pass, Jones. Great D that time from Porter.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Murray. He passes it to Porter. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Roberts. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and completes the layup. Roberts got 9.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic defended by Wembanyama. It's Porter outside, and Jones pulls it down.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark. These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Back to Nance. Denver passing it around. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And Roberts kicks to Jones. The dish to Roberts. Porter with the steal. Now Murray. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
And that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Pass to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home crowd just couldn't pull out the win.
And, you know, Kevin, despite the outcome, I think they got to be feeling pretty good coming into this game. There are a lot of positives they can take away from that performance.
Yeah, you can't dwell on the final score in that case. You have to think about the things you did well and build on those.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the three-pointer from Roberts. Pass to Porter. Lets it go with the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Doubled by Porter. That's good. 16 points for the Profits.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Murray, averaging 19 points per contest. Here's Jokic. He feeds it to Porter. The pass to Murray. Clock at 6. To stop the run. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Off the inbound. No good. San Antonio leading by 21. So on the floor for Denver. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Puts it up off the inbound. Offensive rebound. No good from Wembanyama.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Jokic. A second chance effort. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And let's now go to...
Man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
And here's Porter. He has 5. Just 4 to shoot. Hangs on the trifecta. Porter's got 8.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The feed to Porter. To the paint. Drive. An even 3-on-3 break. Roberts dishes to Jones. Pass to Mackubex, uncovered, and that one's good. He has 5. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter.
High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
Where's that hidden trampoline in the floor? The bounce this guy's got is ridiculous.
Maybe that is the explanation for the
Oh,
end-time
man,
trap.
that was crazy. Just the artistry.
Covered by Porter. Roberts passes to Mackubex. Roberts guarded by Porter. That's blocked. His shot's good from Wembanyama. Here's Murray. Kicks to Nance. He dishes it to Porter. 6 to shoot. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Porter's got 12 in the game.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Jones. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Roberts. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, in the second half of the season, we've seen some fantastic performances from this group. The highest scoring shooting guard since the All-Star break. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the NBA right there. A machine at the offensive end. So hard for any defense to deal with.
And Steve, what makes him special is his ability to score from anywhere and everywhere on the court, inside, outside. You have to keep tabs on him at all times, and even then, he can hurt you.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Porter. Porter gets a screen from Ball. He passes to Caldwell Pope. This is to Porter. There's the triple. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Denver. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, San Antonio, just a couple spots back.
I think for Denver, they've been taking care of business all season long and very much looking forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, the regular season is a marathon. They've tallied a great record to this point, but really, it's all about positioning and preparing themselves for the postseason.
And it's Denver scoring again.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Spurs leading by 22. Jones off a pick from Roberts. Back to Jones. Feeds it to Roberts. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Roberts got 22 points.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Tries it from the top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used...
.110 left in the first half. Here's Muscala. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Muscala's got his third basket of the night.
Now, you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Here's Graham, guarded by Wright. And Roberts kicks to Graham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Gordon with the screen for Brown. Now the pass to Muscala. Right. Here's Muscala. Graham defending. No good for Muscala.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 7.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game time. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
For San Antonio, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Roberts. 9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Right side, Gordon. Excellent D from Sohan. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's San Antonio running away with it. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, welcome. The season is in its final stage.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back. The Riverwalk, always a prime attraction here in San Antonio. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he shot his share of free throws, that's for sure. I mean, he got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting to the free throw line. Easy points if you can get them.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
Roberts in a 2-guard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Lembiama in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Cadillac gets the bucket.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now Murray. Shot off the pick. It's rebounded by Sohan.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he is gone ice cold here.
And stolen by Murray. He kicks it to Porter.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Boom, he jams it straight down. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Roberts passes to Sohan. Nailed from three-point land. Suleiman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Down low, here's Penny. Penny takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Those numbers say it all, guys. He's the most efficient rookie scorer we have in the league this season. In tight, he is almost automatic.
And Steve, already in just his first year, he's shown the confidence and willingness to take the big shot when they need one. And that's special for any player, let alone a rookie.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Here's Murray, defended by Jones. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Jokic, defended by Wembanyama. The offensive rebound. Jokic lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Roberts passes to Soha. Here's the dish to Jones. He feeds it to Roberts. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch and shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
Here's Murray. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that one's good. Porter's got 19 points. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. A nice shot by Roberts.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Pass to Porter. He's feeling it. The rebound by the Spurs. Suleiman's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one.
I'll tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
Here's Roberts. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. Second in rebounding, second in three-point field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make a comeback.
Inside, Wembanyama. Soft touch off the pass. 10 points for him.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want it.
Jones dishes to Roberts. Nassau fires the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
The Nuggets making a switch here. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. To the inside. And it's Denver with the rebound.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
Ball lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 5 points in the game.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Here's Roberts, defended by Caldwell Pope. San Antonio again missing. And Nance kicks to right. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. No good from Ball. San Antonio's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Johnson off the pick from Roberts. They set the screen. Johnson attacking. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. The Nuggets in second.
That's been an amazing season for them from behind the arc. They've got some great shooters on that team.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. 1:37 left in the third quarter. And Wright kicks to Nance. Nance, right side. Now the feed to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline jumper goes down. Gordon's got 5 now.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Collins. Nails the baby hook.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Gordon, the pass to Wright. Back to Gordon. Passes it to Wright. Kicks it out to Gordon. The 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Kicks it to Wright. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's Ball. That 3 off the mark. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Nance. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
He dishes it to Gordon. Left side, Gordon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got 7 points for the quarter. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's San Antonio just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Muscala, and it's Wright in at the point. Roberts dishes to Collins. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Collins. 2 shots.
You got me, no problem.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wright with it. Strawther. No good from outside. And San Antonio shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Roberts. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the Prophet. 31 points and 9 assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end and first guy back defensively as well.
Round kicks to Muscala. With the fadeaway. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Roberts passes to Collins. There's the pick. Dishes to Roberts. Pass to Graham. Here's Collins. Some solid defense there from Muscala. Denver shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And the pass to Ball.
Come on, back it up, man.
Right outside. Off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. It's Brown with the drive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one.
And for the Magic, you know that's a game they would really like to take.
The first one falls.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Steve, they are in complete control.
But everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Shot by Collins, no good. Now here's Wright. There's the pick. Strother shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Graham dishes to Roberts. Feeds to Collins. He passes to Mackubex. Roberts. Passes to Mackubex to the middle. Collins kicks to Roberts. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Champagny. Drains it from beyond the arc. Catalog's got 19 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And here is Wright. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tipped. Here's Roberts. And he dunks it down.
Come on, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? Man, you got to have some serious nerves going to that finish.
He just couldn't help himself. Clark had the space, has the hops, why not?
Exactly.
If I could do that, I would too, fellas.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Can they get it? And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Wright.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
He kicks to Collins. Denver grabs the miss. Muscala's got his 3rd rebound tonight. There's a screen. Wright, the pass to Ball. Puts the lead pass in front of him. No good from Muscala.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Get back, get back!
Brown against Collins. Brown dishes to Wright. Back to Brown. Nice shot from the wing. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Roberts passes to Mackubex. The dish to Roberts. Down low. Right outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the first one at the line is good. And so Wright nails both of them. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Mackubex, the pass to Roberts.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Wright kicks to Muscala. And again, Denver no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Roberts to the paint. Champagny misses from short range. Ball, the pass to Wright. There's the screen. Pass to Muscala. Swather. Denver gets it back. It's Brown on the wing. The pass to Muscala. Tries again, and he can't bank that one in.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And the Spurs making a change here. That's good from Roberts.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Well, you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Here's Omel2K, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
And Wright kicks to Muscala. Shot from the top of the key. Graham with the rebound.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Wright outside. He feeds it to Brown. Back to Wright. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Brown dishes to Wright. The three-pointer no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Wright. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Brown. Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer. And that's off the glass and in.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 45 points.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Brown outside. Here's Ball. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mackubex will leave the pass to Roberts. The feed to Gaudet. Takes a three. Rebounded by Ball. It's good.
Now, if you can't get around your defender, sometimes the best way to get a shot off is to go to that fadeaway.
You got nothing.
Weak side. Double up. Skip. Good swing. Got it. Ball up. Here we go.
You had 4 steals in the game. Putting out that sort of defensive effort had to play a key factor in this win, right?
Like the old saying goes, defense wins championships. I'm just out there trying to make plays, you know? I feel like if I really focus on defense and I'm able to make an impact on that side of the ball, we're going to have a good chance to win the game. And tonight's result proves just that.